training, bro. All right, guys. So, that's pretty much all I can actually do today. I still had to do the water pump, the timing belt, and the timing and everything, and install the sensors. So I have to actually take my camshafts to the machine shop, a newer machine shop that actually works on 2Js. And get my camshafts looked at. Just want to get them double checked, and get them to hot tank it, so that way I know for 100% sure they're good to go. There's no metal flakes in it. I used about 2 to 3 brake cleaners per camshaft. Now it's no metal coming out, but I just want to make sure. I just have an uneasy feeling still, and how that my boy Omar, and he just said take it to the machine shop, get it double checked, as far as the camshafts, so that way I won't have any issues at all. The way I just put this engine together is the exact same way I do all my engines, and they usually turn out perfect for real. So I mean, I found out what actually happened to the last engine. I'm gonna show you guys real quick before I leave. Word of advice before I even show you this, if you know what you're looking at when I show you, then you understand, but it's a big mess up on the machine shop that I had used. Granted, they don't do 2Js, but it's one of those, if you're not familiar with the motor, as far as machine shop goes, you shouldn't, you honestly shouldn't touch it, or at least research and look up on it, you know what you're actually dealing with. I paid $275 in total to get my old cylinder head cleaned, resurfaced, and actually get it checked to make sure it wasn't cracks or anything. It was a stock head. I knew it wasn't cracked, but I was like, you know, while it's there, go ahead and do your thing. And that's what actually caused a lot of the metal flakes, well, aluminum flakes. And I'm gonna show you guys real quick. I'm gonna pull the cylinder head out right now. All right, so this is the cylinder head that was on the car. If you watched a video or two ago, it was filled with tons of metal shavings, mainly from the rod bearings and other issues that was going on. So if you look here, some sit here with a spring, another cylinder head bolt, valve stem sit here with a spring. Oh, you see it? Crap. You see that? You see that washer moving? Right? No washer. No washer at all. So on these two and on these two, on the intake side and the exhaust side, we're missing 2 washers here, 2 washers here. It might not seem like a lot. This spring actually sits down on that washer. Without the spring there, and all the vibration and all the things going on in the motor, this spring actually turns a little bit from time to time. And if you see this, that's more than enough to actually start shaving into the cylinder head. And that right there, guys, is what actually caused all the metal flakes to actually start building up at the top of the head, going down into the block. And with that going on, I'm pretty 100% sure that's what actually spun my burn on rod 6. Because if you notice, this is for number 6, is right over top of 6. Even though it could have messed up the other ones, but it's directly over top of 6. For some weird reason, when they cleaned it, they didn't check it. I didn't check behind them, because I trusted them with my money and my cylinder head, and this is what you get. So as always, I'm not here to bash any shops at all. I know some people are gonna say, well, Will, which shop did you use? I'm not gonna mention their name at all. That's those people, bread and butter. They actually do LSs. They do big stuff. I'm not gonna take that away from them. I sent the cylinder head to them almost over a year and a half ago. When I got that cylinder head back, perfect, no issues at all. They got me straight. Maybe this time when I sent it, maybe it was a different person working in the back and didn't know too much about 2Js, because they do muscle car stuff, V8s and stuff like that. They don't do 2Js. I'm not gonna fault them for that. So word to the wise, if you're waiting for me to say their name or the shop, I'm not gonna do it. Less drama on my channel, less drama in my life, the better. Even though I'm not at fault for this at all, my tuner's not at fault for this at all. It's a machine shop issue. The only advice I can tell you is take your engine, your car parts, as far as machine shop wise, to a person who does 2Js. If they're a reputable shop, you can trust them with your stuff. You got recommended to go there. Give it a shot. There's a couple of machine shops. This machine shop was always the fastest when it came to cleaning things, and this happened. water under the bridge as always. As you see, I'm about to be back on the road. There's a lot of junky in here, stuff everywhere. As you see, I'm about to be back on the road. New setup, clean setup. It's gonna work. It's gonna run. I'm not even tripping off of it. Water under the bridge. You live and you learn, bro. That's how I always carry it. You live and you learn, man. It is what it is. But yeah, guys, thanks for kicking it with me today. And I'm gonna go ahead and run down here to the new machine shop. Drop these cams off, holler at him, and we're gonna get these things checked out and make sure we're good to go. And we'll proceed with the next video. I probably pull the camera out and record it the same way I did this, instead of just leaving you guys in the dark while I'm putting stuff together off the camera. So hopefully this video helped a couple people, and we should be good to go. But until next time, y'all, much love and peace out.